Hi, I'm Joe Bob Briggs here for TNT Super Bowl weekend, and we're gathered in Lafayette Cemetery in New Orleans for a very solemn occasion. There is no team in the NFL that is farther away from the Louisiana Superdome today than the 1996 New York Jets, and we've come here to lay them to rest. We would have buried them in the Meadowlands, but the end zone is already full. 27th in total defense, 29th in rushing yards allowed, 27th in total offense, 29th in points allowed, 27th in points scored, and 23rd in rushing yards scored. But in the great tradition of New Orleans, we think it's better to light a single candle than to curse the darkness, and they won one game. I like Rich Cote.
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepcid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepcid AC.
Hey, I'm Joe Bob Briggs for TNT Super Bowl weekend. Remember when there was only one blimp? Well, that's the way it was back in 1976 when they first made Black Sunday. And we're going to screen Black Sunday tonight on TNT in what we hope will become an annual tradition of showing the movie about what might happen if a terrorist bomb blew all the people to smithereens who were watching the Super Bowl. And thanks to our friends at Tostitos, who own the very impressive and somewhat football-shaped Tostitos blimp, what we're going to do right now is reenact for you what Black Sunday might be like if it were made in the 90s with yours truly, Joe Bob Briggs, playing all of the principal villainous roles. Please, don't disturb me while I'm getting into character.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! We are going to kill the pilot.
Murder, dang, cover me. You can't do this movie in the 90s. Dome Stadium.
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepcid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepcid AC.
Hey, I'm Joe Bob Briggs for TNT Super Bowl weekend, and if you're like me, when you're hanging out at the Super Bowl, the guys you really want to talk to are the New England Patriots linemen. They're svelte, waifish guys who like to discuss Elizabethan poetry.
Six, 7, 300 pounds. I weigh about 285 right now.
Now, is that a real 285 or is that 285 they put in the program?
It's a flex between 285 and 290, you know.
Man, nice tattoo.
Thank you. My wife hates them.
One thing I learned about linemen is that they have no permanent place to lay their little heads. You're like an ex-Falcon, right?
Yeah, I was in Atlanta at the start of the season this year.
Well, that must be really heartbreaking that you can't be with the Falcons this week.
Well, I don't know how the rest of the team did, but I got my season turned around for sure.
That must be like a big disappointment for you not to be in Cleveland right now.
Yeah, really. They don't have a team now, so it's I'm just happy all the teams that cut me.
But the most interesting thing I learned is that they can spend a whole season without ever falling down. Centers spend a lot of time on the ground, right?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily? You probably end up on the bottom of a lot of dog piles, right?
Yeah, you try not to because if that's the case, then somebody usually stuffs you on the line, so you try not to admit up to those.
You know, I've been talking to these linemen all day, and I hadn't heard one yet that said they ever fall down.
Oh, no, you can't fall. I mean, you got to stay on your feet. That's what this game is about.
Poetry in motion, isn't it? Kind of reminds me of the New York City Ballet in the heyday of George Balanchine.
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepcid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepcid AC. This is a Super Bowl update brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn free with Pepsid AC.
Hi, I'm Joe Bob Briggs for TNT Super Bowl weekend, and this is something that's kind of adorable that the NFL does. They get both Super Bowl teams together for a day and they take pictures.
All right. This is gonna be hard to do.
Now, have you ever been to picture day before?
Oh, no. It's the first experience for me. How do you turn that sucker on?
Well, let's take a picture, okay?
All right, thanks.
Here you go.
All right.
Just press that little button there, and
You need to open your eyes a little more and like, be a little more surprised.
Dave, we told you how to use the camera.
Right.
You didn't follow directions properly.
Right.
That's why you're on the bench when the game starts.
Oh, come on now. Give me a break. It wouldn't work.
Okay, all right, yeah, blame it on the equipment, you know. I don't know about this. I'm thinking we should have had the Packers take the pictures. Some of these guys can't take pictures worth a flip, you know. Hey, Joe Bob Briggs again, continuing on with TNT Super Bowl weekend, and here we are in Lafayette #1 Cemetery in New Orleans, and we're going to do a kind of a strange thing here because with me here is Sally Glassman, a high voodoo priestess. Do you know who Don Beebe is?
Well, I've heard.
Okay, well, Don Beebe, he plays for the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
He has been to 3 Super Bowls when he played for Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
He has never won a Super Bowl or even really come close to winning a Super Bowl. We would like you to do whatever you can. We had Don touch this Green Bay pennant this morning so that you could get like the essence of what you need here.
Exactly.
And we want you to do whatever you can to help Don out.
Absolutely.
Well, any ceremony that includes a shot of Bacardi and a $4 Macanudo cigar, you know, it's a good ceremony for me. But
There you go.
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn free with Pepsid AC. This is a Super Bowl update brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn free with Pepsid AC.
Hi, I'm Blaze Garza from TNT, and I have a chance to interview the Super Bowl players, which was a lot of fun. Are you ready?
Ready.
How fast do you run?
How fast do I run? Well, let's see. When I came out in 1989, I was timed in a 4.21 by the New York Jets.
Are you faster than Mr. BB?
No. Mr. BB's faster than I, but I'm taller. You got a new job today? What happened to school?
They gave me all my homework.
They give you all your homework? You getting it done? Okay, just making sure now. You shouldn't miss no school time. Do you play?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? You like playing?
Yes.
Is it fun?
Mm-hmm.
You like being a reporter?
Kinda.
Kinda.
That's a wrap. I'm Blaze Garza from TNT.
hey, it's Joe Bob Briggs continuing with Super Bowl weekend on TNT, and here we are at the bottom of the cup tea room, deep in the bowels of the French Quarter, and the reason I'm here is to talk to the famous psychic Adele. You've predicted how many Super Bowls?
Well, I've predicted right 25 out of 27. We're going to let you select the winner from the cards. Concentrate on New England Patriots and pull one card.
Okay. New England Patriots, New England Patriots, New England Patriots, New England Patriots, New England Patriots. And there we have a bunch of guys in short skirts holding up sticks and beating each other on the head. Is that basically what that card is?
It really is. It means it's a struggle.
Oh, then not good
Doesn't
for
look
the
good.
Patriots.
Doesn't look good.
Packers, Packers, Packers,
pick one
Packers,
from here.
Packers. Concentrate on the Packers. Pick one from down here. And we got a guy wearing a suit of armor on a merry-go-round holding a stick.
Now, which card do you think is the strongest? The guy with the stick?
Well, I would say the guy with the stick probably because we got this transvestite theme going on in this other one, but I would guess this one. Are you saying that means Green Bay is
Green Bay's
going to win the game? Yeah?
Green Bay will win.
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
Hey, here I am, Joe Bob Briggs, continuing with the TNT Super Bowl weekend. Actually, the Pepsid AC TNT Super Bowl weekend, which is highly appropriate because we're about to cook some Cajun food here with Joe Kahn, the official New Orleans cooking ambassador, NFL Tailgate Party Supreme Wizzo. What is your title,
those
Joe?
titles. Well, that is, I'm king of the tailgaters, coming off the National Tailgating Madness Tour of '96. Every stadium. Every NFL stadium in one season.
You drove around to 29 NFL cities all year, right?
In one season. And it's beautiful how they were able to my house. So no matter where I was sleeping at home.
What are we going to cook today?
We're going to cook jambalaya.
I never eat jambalaya unless I'm in New Orleans. Because have you ever had bad jambalaya?
I had bad jambalaya in Seattle.
Okay.
Well, and it was raining.
I think it's because people don't know how to do it because it's too dang complicated. There's too many things. There's too many spices. There's too much stuff to throw in there.
Joe Bob, I'm glad that I'm here
I knew you would have an answer for this.
Because I'm going to show you. Look, help me out. Grab some onions. Put the whole pot in it. So throw everything in it. We've got some chicken and sausage that we browned off before. This looks like river water. Joe Bob stuff. Whoa, you can do it. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
About cooking shows, Joe.
Well, it's amazing.
They're fake.
It is just that easy.
Do you have any old people eating this? Old people, they don't like spicy.
Well, I mean, people your age, yes, we did. We had people your age eating this. So now you can eat, you can drink, you can do an easy jambalaya, you can sit back and watch football. Is there a better life than this?
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC. This is a Super Bowl update brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
Hey, Joe Bob Briggs here. It's really great covering the Super Bowl for TNT. Because normally you'd have to be a TV evangelist to stay in a motel like this. TNT sports guys sure don't stay in a motel like this. That Vince Cellini, he doesn't stay here. Where'd he get that tan anyhow? But I'll tell you what, one good thing about working for Ted Turner is the man does believe in security. £9,000, 28 feet long, 7 feet wide, 7 foot 2 inches tall. We got 2 TV sets. One of them always turned to TNT. We got 3 leather couches, seats 14 people. Back here we got a whole home entertainment center. We got a cellular phone. Got a couple of cellular phones. And see, this thing here land yacht is what I'm trying to tell you. They drove these babies in Desert Storm, Hummers they called them, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, my personal role model, was the first man to drive them on the street. So you people in New Orleans, you probably noticed me tooling around all week, and you know how many adoring fans I have. It's, it's embarrassing. I don't even open the window most of the time because, we could get into a high-risk security situation.
This is a Super Bowl update brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
Hey, Joe Bob Briggs here, TNT Super Bowl weekend, and you're looking at a happy man. I just wandered into this bar in the French Quarter called the Corner Pocket, and I've never been treated so well in my life. I made a couple of new friends here. This is Lee, the beautiful Lee, and another single gal on the go in New Orleans, Smurf. Did your mother give you that name, Smurf?
Yes, she had a sense of humor.
I've been coming to New Orleans for a while, and I've noticed that every time I come, there's more and more of you girls around. How do you explain this phenomenon?
Supply and demand, supply and demand.
So it's kind of a sisterhood. There's like thousands of you around.
We hear there's a party and we book, baby.
Okay, well, okay. How about them Packers? Now, what do you gals do for a living, really?
We're in public relations.
You're in public relations.
Yes.
What does that mean?
We make sure that everybody who comes to the city of New Orleans has a good time.
A good time.
I appreciate you gals being with us here tonight on TNT. And I'm Joe Bob Briggs. I have nothing else to say, but...
you don't need to say a word. We'll take over.
Hey, Joe Bob Briggs, nearing the end of TNT Super Bowl weekend, and well, it's been a great week, hasn't it? We had some laughs, we had some tears, and we lived through it in the city of sin, New Orleans. That's what they call it. And as a matter of fact, one of the Catholic members of our crew gave me a list of the 7 deadly sins, kind of implying that this would have some kind of application to my life. The sin of greed, for example. You got 29 spots here, only 9 of them are my spots. You got all these sports guys. It's like football, football, football. That's all you got. Envy. Look at me. What have I got to be envious of? I don't see any of the sports guys doing this. Sloth. You know, I've been working my hiney off all week long. Go talk to Vince Cellini. You want to talk about sloth? Pride. You know, I think of myself as the most modest person in the universe. That's the thing I like about me. Some people, they see me in casino, and, you know, some people said I was somewhat brilliant in that, but I don't get into that. Gluttony. Come on, look at me. Is this the body of Paul Prudhomme? Come on. Lust. I've gone 20, 30 minutes without even thinking about a woman. Room 27, Airline Highway, Quality Motel. You know, this is the one that really ticks me off. Wrath. Give me a break.
This Super Bowl update has been brought to you by Pepsid AC. You can be heartburn free with Pepsid AC.